Okay, these are our audience members. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and me. Awesome. Start.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Irma De La Rosa. I have brought you together today to talk about the supernatural. Through the ages, there have been many cultures that believe in that supernatural beings. The Native Americans, South American people, past Romanian, and some African cultures. We all watched the movies, heard the tales, read the books, and maybe even witnessed some strange event that could not be comprehended. I'm one of those individuals. It is my opinion that the supernatural beings have and still do exist. They have eyewitness accounts, scientific studies, and journal reports about these beings in the past and the present. I will show you evidence that will support this. Throughout history, there have been tales of people that drank blood of other people, and have also been tales of people that could not stand the light of the sun. There is a name that is associated with the blood sucking in the hemopathology, which is the practice of certain animals feeding on blood. There is also an allergy called photosensitivity. This is an allergy that humans have to the sun. In most cases, it causes a severe rash on the skin. In extreme cases, it can cause blistering and open sores. It may be possible that Judas was the first vampire. Legend says that the vampires obtained with a apostle who betrayed Jesus Christ, and that is Judas. An old Hebrew legend states that Judas hung himself, God restored his life, and cursed him to live until the last days. God is said to have told Judas that he would fear the sun and the light of day, and that he roamed the night. God told Judas that he would only feed on blood, and his offspring would be cursed too. There we have a case of Valdel, also known as Valdel the Impaler, the medieval prince with a fugitive thirst for blood. It was the first that he first would among the impaled enemies while dipping his bread in their blood. Another interesting tale that may be true. Werewolves. The history of werewolves is the root of many different cultures dating back to ancient times. One legend offers that early American tribes in the area that is known as Wisconsin. It was here that members of the Fox tribe may have been the first shapeshifter into a werewolf. There is a legend about two brothers who met the spirit god who could change into a wolf. While in a human, the brothers offered the spirit some meat by the deer they just killed. He was striving and alone. In doing so, the brothers were offered the gift of a shape-shift into wolf, with a condition that they would only use it to hunt and never against another human. However, one day one of the brothers got angry with a tribesman and changed into a werewolf, killing him. The spirit god said, "This is the curse." The brother, saying he would no longer have control in changing from human to wolf. He would walk the days as human and at night as a wolf. That is why the brother is known as the father of werewolves. Few words are more exciting in American Indian culture and shifters, both mysterious and elusive. The mind is challenged to know more about the phenomena which is that has occurred through the tribes in America. To most shifters, it is a superstitious belief left to primitive people. There is no such thing in civilized society. Not true. People just don't look at it in the same way. Shapeshifters occurs in American Indian culture in song, dance, hunting, healings, and warfare. Only the Anglo-Saxon world it does take on darker side, appearing as a werewolf, as bats Dracula. As always, between the red man and the white man, there is a vast difference in point of view. There are people have performed experiments like Victor Frankenstein in Mary Shelley's book. One even performed these experiments in a real castle. Frankenstein, John Dipple, studied theology, physiology, and alchemy at the University of Pittsburgh. Because of his views on theology, he spent 7 years in jail for heresy. It was rumored while he stayed at Castle Frankenstein, which is located 5 kilometers south of Denmark, Germany, performs gruesome experiments in which he attempted to transfer the soul of one cadaver into another. An assistant would later call him the most evil, vile devil who attempted wicked things. Then he, Robert White, who on March 14, 1970, at the Brains Research Center in Cleveland, Ohio, successfully transported a monkey's head into another body. When the monkey awoke, he found his body had been switched for a new one, and angrily looked at White with his eyes snapped at him with his teeth. The monkey survived for 1 day before he was succumbed to complications. Most rational people feel that zombies do not exist or not real. There are, however, medical experiments in academy journals that present evidence that in fact zombies are real. The practice of turning a human into a zombie has strong Haitian roots and is still practiced through voodoo, a West African-based religion. It is said that the voodoo priest can create a powder that will turn people into zombies. Harvard ornithologist Wade Davis traveled to Haiti to investigate zombies and zombie powder. He found that the powder consists of 5 animal ingredients, burned and ground, usually bone. The most potent ingredients was a pufferfish, which contained deadly neurotoxins. Not long ago, we all saw a normal man in Miami who had a wife and children go in complete ballistic and eating a homeless face off. The official report states that he was high on bats or on salts, or could have been the zombie powder or a secret government project that got out of hand. Remember, our government did test soldiers in Vietnam using LSD to see if they could perform normal tasks in the battle. In conclusion, I will leave you with this thought. It has been said there is always a bit of truth in every legend or myth, and it is believed that the supernatural beings still do exist. And after reading this, I hope you have made a believer out of you too.
Yay. Okay, here's the audience. Once again, there's these 2 guys, these 4 guys over here, and again, this is me. And there's Irma one more time. That's the end of the video. Thank you.